Hello everyone, my name is Diane Smith, Secretary of the Counseling Office at Calkins Road, and I'm very excited to be hosting our first episode of Between Two Nights. I'd like to introduce our guests. Our first night is Mr. Josh Walker, Principal here at Calkins Road Middle School, and our second night, Mr. Michael Falzoi, Assistant Principal at Calkins Road.
Hi.
So gentlemen, what are we doing here? What exactly is Between Two Nights?
Well, it's an exciting new way to just reach out into our community and share some of the things that are going on here at Calkins Road. We thought, hey, we have a lot of technology here. Let's utilize it and bring it right to our parents and our community.
And sometimes you don't want to read emails or look at a lot of paper coming home. This is just another method for us to get the message out there about the great things we're doing here at CRMS.
Okay, great. So we are in the midst of a very exciting week here at Calkins. Can you talk a little bit about what's been going on this week?
Sure.
Yeah, you can see we're dressed in our fancy
very,
tie-dyes here.
Festive.
And yeah, it was part of a themed dress day that we have where today, Thursday, is actually our Show Your Team Pride. Well, we don't have any one particular team, so we're representing all the teams
All
today.
7.
Other examples, we had a superhero day, and tomorrow is going to be CRMS Wear Your Blue and Gold Pride Day. But what all this really means is it's a week where we take time and celebrate what it means to be a midnight, what it means to go to Calkins Road Middle School. And for us, we summarize those in 4 values, and that's creativity, resilience, spiritedness, and mindfulness. And so each day we've paused to think about those values, and teachers have been doing activities all week. And there's actually more going on Friday.
Yeah, Friday will be exciting because we've expanded this each week. So it coordinated with our district's homecoming this year. So as we're building through the week with the Midnight Way, on Friday we're having our home teams, our boys soccer, girls soccer, and volleyball all have home matches at the same time, and the boys soccer and volleyball is against Barker Road. So they're all at 4:30 on Friday. It's part of a big fundraiser we're doing for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation of New York, where you can buy Breathe bracelets for $2. See all the games. We'll also have Chef's Food Truck there on Friday, so you can come out, go between games, a lot of energy, a lot of spirit, support your school, support your classmates, support your children, grab some dinner and have a good time, and even get out in time to head over to the homecoming football game at Sutherland that night.
You mentioned the fundraiser for cystic fibrosis. How can people contribute to that?
Well, we will have different stations set up at the home games on Friday, and through the week, kids have had the ability to buy Breathe bracelets for $2. Those will also be for sale at each of the games.
Yep, cool.
And of course, donations are always welcome. It's a great organization. We've hovered around $800 and $900 the last couple of years. We're hoping to blow past $1,000 contribution to this great organization.
Go Midnights.
Yeah. Well, that's this week, but we're pretty well into the start of the new year. Can you tell us what other fun opportunities that we have coming along for our students in the line of clubs and activities?
Sure, Mr. Falzoi, why not?
Yeah, we just got done actually with our activities fair, which was down in the cafeteria. Every club had a little display just talking about what they're about, when they meet, and students were able to kind of walk around and see what we have to offer. But I'll just highlight a few of the clubs. There's many clubs here. One of the more popular ones is the Adventure Club. That's open to all grade levels.
That's fun.
And this is just simply a time where kids get together and just do fun things. For example, I believe last year they went to the trampoline.
Yep. Bounce it out.
Bounce it out.
Yep.
And they went also to an art type, I can't remember what it was called exactly, but whatever it was.
Painting with a twist.
Painting with a twist, yes.
Yep.
It was great. Yep. I actually took my own family there, and kids produced artwork. It was incredible. But every month they have a different thing that they're doing. Another one that stands out is Best Buddies. This is an opportunity for kids to interact with one another and reach out to other peers and it culminates in a basketball game, the Best Buddies basketball game, where it's an incredible atmosphere. As we get closer to that, I'm sure we'll.
Yeah, I think that's typically
talk
early
more about
spring.
it.
Yep, I'm sure
Early
that'll be
spring,
another
yep.
topic
Yep.
for Between Two Nights.
Yeah.
But you know, the sky's the limit for clubs. Mr. Walker, can kids like make clubs?
Absolutely, and that's why we're here. These clubs and organizations, most of them are the brainchild of our students. Trends change, things that are popular go back and forth. So the kids really drive that, and there's a whole club approval process. If there's a number of students, kind of a critical mass, that really want to start a club, they simply would have to meet with Mr. Falzoi or I, and there's an application process to find an advisor, to fill out the purpose of the club, the impact of the club, and it goes through an approval process at the district level. We've had everything from chess club to Minecraft club to juggling club and everything in between. It's pretty exciting.
And if you're out there trying to figure out, man, I want my kid to get involved, how do I know about these things? Check our announcements on the website. You'll see when clubs are starting, and that's a great resource to look into.
And also on the website is a list of our clubs, all of our active clubs, and with a little snippet about each one of the advisor.
Yep, that can be found under the Students tab, and then choose Student Activities in Clubs, and that'll give you a better understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And also the clubs, I find that because the 6th graders don't really participate in modified sports yet, it's a great opportunity for them
Absolutely,
to become engaged
yeah.
in things here at Calkins. So, let's see. Speaking of 6th graders, I think our 6th grade musical is coming up. Can you give us a little bit more details regarding that?
On October 26th and 27th, our 6th graders are going to raise the curtain on Music Man Jr. What a great show. A great family show about Harold Hill, the swindling salesman that comes to River City, Iowa, with the promise of selling a boys' band, but actually a lot more happens. It's on Friday night the 26th or Saturday matinee. Tickets will be on sale soon online, so look for that information. It's an awesome activity. The 6th graders jump right in the beginning of the year, whether they're on stage, behind the scenes, helping out. Over half the class participates in one way. So come out and enjoy the great show.
It's an absolute highlight for the 6th graders, and
It
we encourage all the kids to come out.
Yep, absolutely.
Cool. Well, we're well into the school year. This is our 3rd full week, and teachers are beginning to post grades out on Infinite Campus. We just wanted to remind parents that this is a great opportunity to be able to keep up on your children's grades, their attendance, homework through the parent portal. And I think most of you may have already signed up for the parent portal, but if not, you can contact Mrs. Carla Borman here at Calkins Road. She's our registrar, and she will give you details. You will have to actually physically come in with picture ID, and we will get you signed up with an activation key, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great tool. It's easy to use, and Carla's just absolutely great about talking people through the process. So don't be intimidated. Give us a call, and you can check up on those grades.
Yeah, and parents, you can set your preferences on this portal that you can get a notification whenever there's a new grade or something posted. It's just a good communication tool for you and your child.
I'll tell you, it's a good thing that didn't exist when I was in middle school.
Yeah. I guess one last thing I would say is on Saturday, it's the homecoming parade. And we try to get as many middle school students as we possibly can there. So be at the Sutherland bus loop between 8:30 and 8:45 for our 9 o'clock parade. It takes about a half hour, 40 minutes. It's a lot of fun. We got noisemakers. Kids dress up in their school colors. Barker and Calkins walk together as a middle school community. We encourage our sports teams and parents, bring the dog for a walk. It's a lot of fun. Good way to start off your Saturday.
In the past, I hear even a kazoo band made an appearance, Mr. Walker.
There might be a kazoo band.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining us for our first episode of Between Two Nights.